guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be talking about being bilingual as somebody who stutters. I am Hispanic. I have an accent in both English and Spanish. A little bit backstory real quick. So in the past I would get made fun of because of my accent, either in English or in Spanish. In school it would be English, and my Hispanic family will be in Spanish, because it was either like, oh, you're not speaking correctly in English, or oh, you're not speaking correctly in Spanish. So it was never like I had a correct language that I spoke, which me personally, I always thought that I was speaking correctly. In the past, I would speak less English and more Spanish, maybe because I was around my family that spoke Spanish more. But now that I'm not around them as much, I do tend to speak more English. In the past, I did notice that I would stutter speaking Spanish and English. It was never like, oh, I stutter in English but not in Spanish, or oh, I stutter in Spanish but not in English. It was mostly both. I remember every time I would go to Mexico, I did have some family members who would make fun of me because of how I talked. So fast forward a bit, now that I am speaking more English, how I said earlier, I am noticing that I am starting to stutter less in English. Now it has its pros and cons like everything else, but now that I'm speaking more in English, I am forgetting my Spanish. Yes, I admit that I am forgetting on my Spanish, not intentionally. Now, Isabel, how did you stop stuttering less in English? Well, you guys, because in my speech therapy, I don't speak any Spanish, only English. So I was able to learn some tools. What I have been currently practicing on is practicing my ABC in Spanish, just like how I would do in English. For example, like if I'm doing droning, I would say apple. Spanish would be manzana. That way the structure is there. So yeah, just practicing my tools in Spanish instead of English now. Every time I would talk to my family that speaks Spanish, that's when I could really practice more. Something else that I noticed that it really helps so much is to sing in Spanish. I don't know why, but something about just singing in Spanish already shapes your mouth movements, get your voice turned on. It's just great practice. If you guys speak another language and are trying to better your speech in that language, try to sing. I just feel like even if I talk perfectly in English or perfectly in Spanish, there's always gonna be that person that looks at you like, oh, look at them trying to speak English, or oh, poor her, she's Mexican but she forgot Spanish. And you guys on the other side may be saying, oh, Isabel, how rude. Is there really people like that out there? Yes, you guys, there is people out there like that. I remember this one time, quick story time. This one time I went to Mexico and I was talking to these people, and you know, I'm human. I sometimes forget a word in Spanish that I know in English. The same in English. I sometimes forget a word in English that I know in Spanish. So over there in Mexico, of course, nobody speaks English, so I couldn't just say that word in English. So I was trying so hard to remember how to say it in Spanish. And when I was trying to say it, the people that I was talking to, they would laugh at me. And I would get a little bit of judgment vibes just because, you know, like I am Hispanic, and for them it's like embarrassing if somebody who is Hispanic doesn't really know how to speak Spanish. It's like those memes that say when you are Mexican but don't know how to speak Spanish. It's not that I don't know how to speak Spanish, but again, there are some words that I do forget in Spanish, as well as there are some words in English that I just forget. But at the end of the day, you guys, I am not here on this planet, on this world, to please others, to make others like me. No, I am here to figure out myself, to love myself, to bloom like the butterfly I know I am, like the flower, the beautiful flower I know I am. And yes, sometimes, how I said earlier, because I do tend to forget some words in Spanish and some words in English, I do tend to throw a little bit of Spanglish in there. That being said, in some videos that I make now moving forward, you might get a little bit of Spanglish, you might get a little bit of more Spanish. Now, for those that don't speak Spanish at all, for those that only understand English, just know that if I ever do throw some stuff in Spanish, I will put like a subtitle just so you guys know what I'm saying and not make you guys feel uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, that's not what I am trying to do. I don't want to make you guys feel uncomfortable, but also I don't want to change myself, you know what I mean? Something I forgot to mention is that because I do speak English a lot more now, I don't notice myself stuttering as much in English anymore, but I am noticing myself stutter more in Spanish. However, because I've been practicing saying the ABCs in Spanish, singing in Spanish, using my tools in Spanish, I can say a little update that I am getting better. Quick story time, since I'm giving you guys an update. I was talking to my mom the other day, and for you guys that are new, hello. If you guys don't know, I am the only one in my family who stutters. So when I was talking to my mom in the past, I would push. My mom would sometimes say the word word I wanted to say, and there was this point that I had to tell her to stop doing that, because I don't like having that shortcut. I would rather do it myself, let it come out for myself, not having somebody else tell me. Anyways, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is that recently I was talking to her and I had a block, but instead of pushing how I did in the past, I was able to hold on it, hold and tolerate until I felt less tense. Then I was able to tell her. I was able to say the word I wanted to say without stuttering. Now, there are some times that I do stutter in Spanish. Just like now, I still stutter in English, but now in Spanish, I am noticing a shorter period of time that my stutter lasts, if that makes sense. So like in the past, in Spanish, when I would talk to a family member, I would notice that my stuttering will last longer. But now that I am practicing, now that I am starting to speak more in Spanish, I am noticing that time period is becoming shorter. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys speak another language, and if you guys do, please let me know if you guys stutter more on that language or on the other language that you guys speak. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing so good. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are safe. And if you guys are not, here's a hug. Just know, you guys, that I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for continuing to watch my videos, and I will see you guys on the next one.